Hey everybody, happy Friday. Thanks for joining us here on Northern Life. We have Briggs LaSavage. I'm Ryan Half. Appreciate you ending your week with us. And so we got to talk about this snow that we've seen this week.
Wild.
It's just
absolutely wild.
Hovland, or is it Hovland?
I think it
Hovland?
depends. Hovland, I think a lot of local folks call it Hovland up there
man.
on the North Shore. But yeah, I've heard both ways.
I just know from professional golfer Victor Hovland. So
sure.
Apologies for the folks in Hovland. But man, 30 plus inches of snow just this week.
Wild.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what that looks like. I feel like the most snow that I can remember seeing in my adult life was it the Thanksgiving blizzard of 2019?
Sounds about right, somewhere around there.
Where we just got a ton of snow. I remember my driveway was just like, I had to step up so high, and that wasn't anywhere near 30-some inches.
Man.
So I think it was more like 20, low 20s. So good on the folks up there in Hovland. They know how to deal with that snow, though,
right.
I feel like, up there. So hopefully they're out enjoying it on their snowmobiles or what have you, getting around enjoying this fresh taste of winter that we got.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
There's been all sorts of sights, and for me, I talked about the other day how windy it was, and my shirt blew away.
Yeah.
Well, I was walking in from work across the parking lot. We park next to the steam lot there, and lo and behold, I'm standing waiting for the light to change green, and I get smacked in the head with something unbelievably heavy. And I look up, and I got hit with snow that was on top of the stoplight arm.
Oh, no.
I don't think that's ever happened to me.
That would be startling.
It was, yeah. I was
especially
like,
because that snow was heavy.
Yeah.
Really wet, heavy
There was
snow.
one car there waiting at the light, and I kind of looked at them. I was like, did you witness that?
Did they see it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But, man, it hurt. So just be careful out there, folks. That snow is hurting.
We're going to have to rewind our security camera to see if we can spot Ryan getting nailed with the snow.
Happened around 12:35 on Thursday. So,
yikes.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can find it. Well, it is, of course, a big day for the Northwoods of Wisconsin. Organizers of the American Birkebeiner have had to make some changes to our weekend Nordic ski events, but they're confident that the Birkebeiner on Saturday will move forward as planned. So additional details on event delays and changes can be found on our website, northernnewsnow.com. I know on Thursday they had to move some of the kind of fun events that usually happen in downtown Hayward, including the Barna Birkie, the Barky Birkie, which is the folks with their dogs racing. They had to move those to cable. Luckily, the giant ski race, which is a favorite of folks, was able to stay in downtown Hayward.
Oh, good.
So best of luck to all those athletes competing, because what a long race to do on cross-country skis. They have like a 15K happening today and a 20-some K. But then the Birkie on Saturday, when I looked it up and realized that it was 50-some kilometers, I was like doing
30
the
miles?
math. That's so far.
Yeah, that's past a marathon.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I don't cross-country ski, so I just can't fathom something like that.
Yeah.
So the Birkie athletes, to me, are very impressive.
Yeah,
people.
built different. So wishing you all a lot of fun out there in Hayward and Cable this weekend. Oh, we had a viewer message us on our text line talking about the Birkie. They wanted to let us know, hey, just wondering if you would consider covering the Heckler's Hill portion of the Birkie ski race. So it's where snowmobilers actually cheer on those skiers. Apparently great time, and has been a tradition for a very long time, too. Have you heard of that, Briggs?
No, I've never heard of Heckler's Hill, but I love the name. Whoever came up with that, thumbs up to you. That's so funny. But so snowmobilers, is that what you said?
That's what it looks like,
Okay, that's funny.
Hanging out
Very
saying,
cool.
hey, just ski faster.
Yeah, it reminds me of people who line the road with Grandma's Marathon with like funny signs that kind of motivate you. I hope that's motivating for the skiers, the Heckler's Hill area.
It is super easy to be the one on the side just yelling at racers.
Right.
But, as we're about to experience later this summer, it's a whole different thing to be in that event. Well, it's a big week for Briggs next week. That's because I believe Survivor 50 is premiering next week. Okay, she's excited. It's going to be airing right here on Northern News Now. And we had a viewer in Drummond who found quite the item for Briggs, sending it us on our Northern Life text line. They said, one word, Briggs. They're finding a TV guide with Survivor 50 on the front.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool. I didn't know they still sent out TV guides, but
that's true.
Cool. That's amazing. I cannot wait for Survivor. I think it's the 23rd that it premieres, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
that sounds about right.
I should know because I am a large fan. I should have it circled on my calendar, but I can't remember exactly what day it premieres. Shania, our director, is asking us Monday or Wednesday. I'm not even sure, Shania. It could be even Wednesday.
So
sometimes it fluctuates depending on, I think, what sports are also happening when Survivor is. The 25th, is that the air date, Shania? Okay. She's
25th.
25th Wednesday. That makes sense because there's like NBA basketball on some channels on Tuesdays and other things. So I can't wait, though. Can't wait to see Jeff Probst bring it home for season 50. That man, doing this for that many years is crazy. I think the first season premiered in like it was maybe early 2001 or late 2000s. So to be doing this for 26 years, 50 seasons, that's a lot of time away from home.
Yeah.
A lot of energy to put into it, but the show has just changed so much since those early days. So I can't wait to see what they do here for 50.
I'm excited to see AI Jeff Probst as Survivor 100 host.
Yeah, right. He'll long be retired, but we'll still get our Jeff. That would be
25 years from now.
Oh, man. Well, it can take a while for persistence to pay off, of course, but how about 22 years? Well, that's how long it took one Ohio man's luck to change. He played the same 6 numbers in the state lottery every single week, and the Akron man, is that how you say Akron?
Yep.
Akron, Ohio
Yep.
man, even had friends buy the tickets for him when he went out of town. Then earlier this month, it all paid off. He hit the jackpot. That's crazy, a $3.5 million jackpot to be exact. Upon seeing the winning numbers, he says he yelled to his wife, "We're going to get a really big pool."
That's what you do.
That's a good thing to do with your lottery money. I love it. As to why he never gave up and kept choosing those same numbers, the man didn't cite faith or tenacity. He said instead he's just a stubborn guy.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, makes sense. $3 million is a lot of, that'll cover a pool.
Yeah.
You can have a very big pool with $3 million. Every time I play the Powerball, though, I haven't gone through the process of actually writing down the numbers or anything. I just decide, just print one out for me. I'll take whatever numbers you get.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that he would just continue to do the same ones, but I suppose at some point it's got to pay off, and it did.
Yeah.
Good on him.
Good on you. Could buy a whole lot of things probably in Ohio with $3 million. So maybe I'll have to start now for 22 years of gambling.
Yeah,
Probably not. Well, hey, coming up, a first transplant of its kind performed by doctors here in Minnesota. Stick around. We'll be right back here on Northern Live.
Welcome back, everybody. A Pennsylvania school district is using artificial intelligence to help young students become stronger readers. First through third graders spend about 20 minutes a day with an AI program called Amira. That tool listens to students as they read, it corrects their mistakes in real time, and even screens the students for dyslexia. Teachers say it helps pinpoint where students are struggling and helps build their confidence too. Since the start of the year, average reading speeds there have jumped from 59 to 91 words per minute. That's really cool. This reminds me of, and maybe you did this in school, Ryan, when you were maybe in like elementary school, but the typing.
Type to learn?
We had Mavis Beacon. Ours was called. I don't know who she is, but Mavis Beacon was like our typing thing. And we had to type in like reach a certain number of words per minute before we could move on. And now I feel like that for kids is just like whatever. Kids learn how to type when they're like, Wells is basically typing on my phone right now. He like uses little fingers and tries to move stuff around. And I'm like, how do you know that? Why? He's going to be texting in no time, typing on the computer. But it's crazy now that they're doing that with reading and they're able to use AI to help. Like, what a cool thing.
I think one of the best classes I ever took in high school was a typing class on the computer. I think, if I didn't take that, I'd be typing like not to call out my father, but, he did a lot of that when I was growing up. So
That's kind of still what I do. But I like use multiple fingers and people are like, why do you type like that? Mavis Beacon, I maybe should have had some more lessons.
My person Mavis taught me. Well, here in Minnesota, doctors are celebrating. They've just completed a first partial heart transplant on an infant. Morgan Wolf telling us more.
Boop, boop, boop.
Laughter
It's already starting.
is the heartbeat of this home.
You gonna give him a pink one? Ooh, pink.
With 2 under 2. The Stavrikas are busy.
Be nice, silly.
Busier than what Mom Roxanne expected when she became pregnant with her second, Lennox.
It was almost a 2-hour-long ultrasound. And then you meet with the doctor after the ultrasound. And then that's when she came in and she's like, so your baby has a congenital heart defect. So what he has is called detransposition of the main arteries. Essentially, his body was pulling and pushing oxygenated blood to the wrong places.
He was born August 20th. Doctors saw that there were more complications to his heart than expected.
Dr. Sinha called it and said, let's bring this to the team and see what our other options are.
It's new, but it's going to become more and more popular.
After 59 days, Dusty and Roxanne were told that doctors at M Health Fairview Masonic Children's Hospital found a donor match. Lennox then had the first infant partial heart transplant in Minnesota and the upper Midwest.
But as it gets more popular, I think we're going to hit the same ceiling like we have hit with heart transplants. And there are a lot more kids who need it. but we can't do more because that's the number of donors that are available.
They're hoping it's the new standard.
One tiny heart made more whole
The greatest day.
as another family's heart was broken.
Our greatest day didn't come without pain for another family, so we're just so thankful for them. We appreciate them saving our baby.
Throughout Lennox's recovery, the family noticed a change in their 2-year-old, DeLuca.
He actually didn't have his birthmark right away.
This birthmark in the shape of a heart started to show up months after DeLuca was born on Valentine's Day, a day recognized also as National Donor Day.
Were you born with an extra heart for Lennox?
Since Lennox had surgery, DeLuca's birthmark started to fade.
And it's like almost like one of our children was born with the love and healing that our other guy was going to need.
Oh. Was Mama crying? Was Mama crying talking about you? I'm just so proud of you.
As laughter lifts the hearts in this home,
Left, and this
love
is right.
is the one that sustains it.
Big ol' hug and kisses, good night.
Oh my gosh, I just cannot imagine the agony that family was going throughout that process. But it's so cool to see all the medical advancements that are out there that can help and, give families like that hope, because I'm sure, it wasn't long ago that would have been a very different, conversation for that little baby. So just amazing that Lennox is doing so well. And how about that birthmark too on his brother? Well, that is a crazy story.
Quite the story, quite the journey for that family.
So happy for Lennox there. Well, a new study suggests that a small zap to the brain could make people a little less selfish. Researchers used a mild, painless form of brain stimulation on volunteers and then gave them chances to share money with others. So the people who got that stimulation were more likely to share, even when it came to giving up some cash that they had themselves. Scientists say it shows certain parts of the brain may play a bigger role in kindness than we may have previously realized.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, maybe we just have to zap ourselves to give it a little more. I don't know.
I know, it sounds a little scary,
Probably,
but maybe they said a little stimulation.
Yeah, probably shouldn't use a whole lot. Yeah, be sure to give out there. Before we had to break, a quirky TikTok trend could change the way how you sleep this fall. Briggs, would you try the potato bed? It's not actually made of potatoes, however, kind of like a cocoon-like nest made by flipping a fitted sheet upside down, and then you stuff it with pillows and blankets to make it nice and cozy in the middle.
It looks hard.
Kind of looks like a raft.
It looks like you got to do a lot yourself.
Yeah, a little baked potato.
Don't even know if I need the potato.
Well, still ahead, we'll get you some dessert at the hardware store. Welcome back, everybody. Ace Hardware isn't just selling tools. Social media buzzing about the store's unexpected frozen pies that they have allegedly. Originally stocked at some locations through a partnership with the Pie Company, certain pies come in flavors like strawberry, rhubarb, apple, and boysenberry. So a TikToker's video testing the pies has millions of views, with fans raving that they taste way better than you would expect from a hardware store. And now people online are heading to their local Ace Hardware, not just for hammers, but for some dessert too.
Sure, way better than I expect from a hardware store. Well, my hardware store expectations for a pie are absolutely zero. So even if they're like announced better than that, I would be impressed, I guess. Wow, okay.
Oh, get your frozen pies next to your mouse traps. It sounds like a wonderful experience.
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to try. Do you know? Are they located around
I'm not
here?
sure. I'm not sure. Maybe
know.
call up your local Ace and see if they're selling some pies.
Yeah, and let us know if they are too, because I wouldn't mind trying a little pie. I love pie.
Send one down here to 246 South Lake Avenue.
Please. Meanwhile, scientists are working on a new effort to better understand gut microbial metabolism. I need to better understand it too. Jeremy Roth shows us more.
There's something strange in the air over at the University of Maryland, where researchers say they've created smart underwear designed to measure human flatulence. It's science, people. According to a press release, the garment, which was the subject of a 2025 study, features a snap-in device that tracks intestinal productivity around the clock in an effort to gain a better understanding of where most people fall on the flatulence spectrum, represented here by this cheeky diagram. See what I did there? All kidding aside, the university says the Smart Undies are like a glucose monitor, but for intestinal gas, and says it could open the door to measuring gut microbial metabolism if they can find some volunteers to try it on, and more importantly, try it out.
I don't know. I feel like if you're in college and your relatives, next time you're at a family gathering, say, hey, what are you researching at school?
Right, yeah.
And you say, well, how about you sit down and let me tell you?
Flatulence.
I don't know. I do not want to be a part of that study.
No.
I will let others take part in that.
I feel like the findings would be quite revealing about people. Smart underwear, though, that's kind of an interesting technology, man. I don't know.
I don't want AI involved in that either. Let's keep that out. Well, can a restaurant call boneless wings wings? Well, a federal judge has ruled, saying the answer is yes. He threw out a lawsuit challenging the Buffalo Wild Wings menu, saying, quote, no meat on its bones. And the judge says most people understand that the products are made of chicken breast. And the lawsuit's actually from an Illinois man who claims he thought they were deboned chicken wings. So the judge points out most people don't think that cauliflower wings contain meat. And Buffalo Wild Wings defended itself in a tweet the year that lawsuit was filed, saying, quote, our hamburgers contain no ham. Our buffalo wings are 0% buffalo.
It makes sense, I guess, when you put it like that. Hamburgers, no ham,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
So.
Yeah. Are French fries really from France?
Yeah.
I don't think so. If they're made in the
Big
U.S.,
questions,
if the potatoes are from here, I guess I don't know.
Well, for those planning on booking a trip soon, Expedia's 2026 Air Hack says Tuesday is now the cheapest day to fly domestically, while Fridays are cheapest for international flights. Expedia says Friday is also the best day to snag the cheapest fares, and August is the cheapest month to fly internationally, too. You can save travelers an average of close to 30% over flying in December if you fly in August, that is. Yeah, that's big facts that I'm getting ready to go to Florida in a couple weeks, or not a couple weeks, but a couple months.
Sure.
And we haven't booked the trip yet, so I'm going to take some advantage of some of those pieces of advice there.
Gonna wait it out.
Yeah.
I'm hoping the best for you. We'll see you back here in a little bit.
Welcome back, everybody. Coming up tomorrow here on Northern Life, the boat show is back at the deck this weekend. We're going to talk about everything that you can find there, as well as when you can find our Northern News Now friends at the booth as well, too. I was over there earlier today at the Northern News Now booth, checking things out, and always a lot of fun. We love people stopping by to say hello. I also got to meet the balloon guy.
You got to go inside of a balloon.
Yeah, it was bizarre. We're going to have that interview on our website because it's really something to see. If you want to check out the boat show or the Duluth Sports Show this weekend, you're going to want to visit the balloon guy because he's got quite the thing going on.
Ask if you can also get in that balloon.
Yeah.
It looked like quite the experience.
He does let people get in.
Yeah,
he says, during his show. Yeah, his stunt show.
Get to try it for yourself, too. Make sure to hold your breath. But before we go today, U.S. women's curling brought home silver in Cortina, but in Vermont, a few kids striking gold in a brand new event. Human curling. First graders. Parks Preston is the name. He signed up after school and ended the day with a gold medal around his neck. Now, the rules are simple. One person sits in a tube, another gives a push. No hands or feet allowed. And you got to glide to a stop inside the orange circle painted on the snow. Land in the circle, you win gold.
Oh, that is so fun. I love that. Reminds me of the Iditarod that they do here at the Duluth Edison School.
Give it a shot. Thanks for joining us this week. We love you. We'll see you on a Monday.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.